Hey everyone, so it is now May, which means it's time for my April favorites. I can't believe it's May. I say this in every favorites video where I'm like, I can't believe it's this new month because this month comes after that month. I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit shocking still, even though I've been living with the 12 months for 23 years now, almost 24. Still, when the new month comes, I'm like, what? When did that happen? When did that have time to happen? But anyways, I have a mix of beauty favorites and non-beauty favorites. I don't have any unfavorites this month, which was cool. Even though I didn't really try too many new things, it's still nice when you don't have an unfavorite because that means that something disappointed you, and I, as a human being, don't like disappointment. So I'm going to get started with my beauty favorites for this month. First, I have two fragrances that I have really been liking. They are both in tiny little sample sizes because that's how I try new fragrances. The first one I have is the Rose de Chloé Eau de Toilette. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that completely wrong, but this fragrance is absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, it's extremely expensive, but once I'm done with this little sample size, I'm going to get myself the full size, or maybe I'll ask for it for my birthday, which is in July. Maybe it'll take me long enough to finish up this tiny little baby, so I'll be able to get the full size for a gift, but it's beautiful. I love rose. I am just one of those people who anything is rose scented, or even rose flavored. I guess rose colored. I like the color of roses too. Funny enough, I don't really like roses as a flower. Only certain kinds of roses, but anyways, it's beautiful. You definitely get that beautiful, crisp, fresh rose scent, but then there's also that little bit of warmth. I haven't looked up, the notes and stuff like that, but I'll put them down below. I'll look it up and put them down below, or right here, right in this little space for you. And it's just so pretty. I'm really bad at describing scents, so it's obviously a floral perfume. Some people might think it smells a little old lady-ish, but I kind of like the old lady perfumes. Next, I have the Mercier Eau Gormande in Fresh Fig. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I got this in a set which came with a hand cream, a body lotion, and a body wash in like a little travel size set. I got it from Outlook, which is fucking amazing, and it just smells so good. I can actually just smell my wrist because I'm wearing it today, but it's less sweet than I thought it would be. It's definitely more of a sweet fragrance, not a masculine fragrance, definitely feminine, not a unisex fragrance. I can't say the word fragrance. I'm having a tough time. Fragrance. I think I got it now. It's just so nice. It has that little tiny bit of fruitiness, that little bit of sweetness, but not really. It's almost more of a musk scent. I know that it also has ylang-ylang and apricot in it. I don't know. It's just warm and it's lovely and it makes me feel happy, and it's a fruity scent that my boyfriend likes, which is nice because he's very picky with perfumes. And I mean, I would just wear it when I wasn't around him, but it's nice to know that I can wear it all the time if I want to. Next, I have the Logona Blow Dry Styler with bamboo for all hair types. This stuff is awesome. I got this from a rep, and to be honest, I probably wouldn't have just picked it out and tried it if it wasn't given to me. I have sworn by my Tresemme heat protectant spray for like 10 years now. Didn't think I would ever find anything as good as it. And this isn't exactly like it. It does have, some styling things in it. It says, Logona Blow Dry Styler with strengthening bamboo extract was especially developed for creative hairstyling using a blow dryer. Creative hairstyling, yes. This is so out of the box. Natural structure enhancing ingredients give your hair lasting volume, flexible hold and bounce, and protection from potentially damaging frequent excessive heat. your hair looks and feels fuller, healthier, and livelier. And that's definitely true. My hair just, it feels really nice. It's much fuller. The first time I tried it was in my Acure review for the hair products, which was like the perfect time to try this stuff. And I did use the Acure shampoo and conditioner, but I also used this little baby on top of it. And the combination of those three is just, it's been absolutely amazing. The smell, it's a little weird. It's a little powdery, which I don't really like. It almost smells like, I don't know, like patchouli. It smells like a hippie store, like someone brought a baby into a hippie store and like used baby powder and baby cleaning wipes on their baby in the hippie store. That sounds really weird, but that's exactly how it smells. Luckily, it doesn't really last. My hair doesn't smell like it because, to be honest, it might actually hinder me from using this if my hair smelled like that, because that is not a scent that I want. I don't want hippie baby. Yeah. The next thing that I am going to mention is my Coastal Scents 120 Palette 3. I got this for Christmas and I didn't really get into it until April, pretty much. I'd used it a couple times, especially if I was going to do more creative looks because there's so many colors. But this month I really got into it and I've been using, let's see if I can hold this. This is one tier of it. I've been using this kind of like yellowy brown along with this pinky purple, and I put them both in my crease. I do the yellowy brown kind of further up toward my eyebrow and the pinky purple more focusing on just my crease. I find that it makes an absolutely beautiful effect with, you know, the slightly yellow brown really enhancing the purple, and it looks really good with my brown eyes. And I have also been using this one right here. This, I don't know, it's almost like a root beer color. It comes off a lot lighter on camera, but it's a beautiful purpley deep brown color. It has a slight glitter to it, but not really when you put it on. And I've been really liking this one for across my lid. I'm trying to get it so that the light doesn't wash these out completely. Yeah, that one for across my lid and that one for a brow bone highlight. It makes it look way lighter than it actually is, but it's a beautiful palette and I'm really happy that I'm getting into it now, because I was kind of bummed when I first got it and realized that I never use it, so I'm really happy that I'm using it now. And my last beauty favorite, which I am just in love with, I'm so happy I discovered this. It's the Sinful Colors nail polish in Hip to Be Square. It is a beautiful periwinkle blue, and I've been trying to find this color. It's been impossible. I don't know why, but I haven't been able to find it anywhere. It's either too blue or it's too light or something, but this is like that perfect in-between shade where it's not too purple, it's not too blue, it's not too dark, it's not too light. It's just flawless. And of course, I just changed it like the other day, naturally. I was wearing it like all month, but now that it's May, I need a new nail polish color. And with Sinful Colors, I am always astounded by their formula. For being a nail polish that's like, what, $2.99 or $1.99, like astronomically cheap. It's a beautiful formula, you know, 2 coats at most, and when I use a base coat and a top coat, it can last for a week. And like some of my Essie polishes only last for 3 days or something like that. And it's just such a lovely color for spring. It's very happy, and yet it's still not, you know, your pastel purples and your pastel pinks. It's something a little bit different, and I find it to be the best color ever. Now moving on to my non-beauty favorites. The thing that I'm going to mention first actually is the Oody's Soft and Delicious White Sandwich? It is a gluten-free bread, and it is also wheat, dairy, soy, and nut-free. It's really hard to find a gluten-free bread that is also nut-free for some reason. I like throwing nuts and seeds and like whole grains into gluten-free bread. I guess just to give it some mass, but I really, really like it. I think it makes better toast than regular white bread. I just think it's really tasty. It is quite pricey, and the loaves and slices are quite small. So if you are on a budget, I wouldn't suggest going with this one. But all gluten-free breads are quite expensive, but it just tastes so good. Like, I can't even describe it. A lot of people find that it's very dry, but I don't find that. I don't find that in my toaster oven. In certain toaster ovens, though, it does get extremely dry and crunchy, and my boyfriend's toaster oven does that. And every time I bite into a piece of toast, I think of the line from Superstar where the priest is eating his toast and he goes, "Who broke the good toaster?" Whenever I eat like a crunchy piece of bread and just do that like slow, like, because it's so hard to get through, I think of that line. But anyways, I find it very moist, super tasty, way better than regular toast. I have been drinking a crap ton of tea lately. Pretty much every night when I come home from work, I've been having a cup of tea, and I blame it on this little baby right here. I got this at Anthropologie, and it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $8, $9. I don't remember exactly, but especially for Anthropologie, it was relatively cheap. I am a mug hoarder. I have so many mugs. It is ridiculous. It's spilled over into my boyfriend's house. I have mugs living there. I have mugs living at my house. I feel like I need to get a special commode just to keep my mugs in. But I really, really love it. I think it's an absolutely beautiful design. I love navy and that like bright reddish orange color together. I think they're so classic. And a little secret, I want those to be my wedding colors when I get married, because I'm that girl that's already picked out her wedding colors before she's even engaged. But anyways, and it's a great mug. It's very light, and I feel like if I dropped it, it would shatter into a bajillion pieces. I like the little tiny handle because I have little tiny hands, and it works with my little tiny hands. And I just think it's really pretty. It's like I don't know, like an antique damask print, and it has a beautiful bird on it, and the K for Kira and Kiwi. And one thing that I have been drinking a ton of because of that mug is the Tazo Passion Tea. It's so beautiful. I got introduced to this at Starbucks because I'm obsessed with their passion tea lemonade, and I do make passion tea lemonade at home with these. It's just such a lovely tea. It's a magical blend of hibiscus, lemongrass, rose hips, mango, and passion fruit flavors. It's just really nice, very refreshing tea, and I tend to put a load of honey into it, so it just makes it very sweet and very lovely, and it's a nice way to just relax after a long day and just have a nice, sweet, floral, fruity cup of tea. I hope you guys enjoyed my April favorites video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below on what your April favorites were, or if you feel like any of the favorites that I have are your favorites too. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye! Meow, 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 meow.